Welcome to Follicle Friday, the first episode of our weekly series where we check the best hair regrowth results from Reddit, Instagram, TikTok and other social media. In this series you will see what actually works for real people, the products they used, how long it took to regrow lost hair and the results you can realistically expect. If you are on your hair loss journey, this is for you. Alright, let's dive into this week's top results. So, first guy on our list, 2.5 years on 1 mg finasteride daily. Wow, the results look amazing. A comment says, impressive, let's see Paul Allen's hairline. So what impresses me the most about this result is that this is only with finasteride, nothing else apparently. Most people that want to see similar results need to add other things to their regimen, such as Minoxidil or microneedling. But you know why he was able to get these results with only finasteride? Because he started early. Looking at his before picture, he's clearly balding, but he hasn't progressed too far. He's probably at the Norwood 2 stage in this before picture. That's why I always state the huge importance of starting early. For example, I didn't start very late, but also not soon enough. As you can see from my pictures, my hair loss progressed much more than his. That is why I'm using finasteride, minoxidil and microneedling. I am still Norwood 2 since I still have some temple recession. Okay, second result of the week. We have this guy with a much different picture than before. Rather than the classical hair loss with temple recession, he is diffuse thinner. Almost all of his head is affected by hair loss. I believe it's uncommon, but still many people suffer hair loss this way. He says, I posted here before with worries about my progress. I'm happy to say that the results are so visible. For context, 8 months on oral finasteride 1 mg, 5 months on oral minoxidil 5 mg, no side effects, no other changes to diet, lifestyle, etc. So checking his progress pics one by one, you can start to see improvements until you get to the last picture. Oh my god, so why are his results so good? Well, he's not reinventing the wheel here. He is on the classical finasteride 1 mg to stop the hair loss hormone DHT and oral minoxidil 5 mg. Oral minoxidil at that dose is very potent. In my last video I explained the risks and benefits of oral minoxidil. On the one hand, he definitely got the results because of oral minoxidil. But on the other hand, if you use that treatment, you need to understand the consequences. It is a high blood pressure treatment. 5 mg of oral minoxidil is, in my opinion, the maximum one should take to treat hair loss. But maybe it's too much. A safer dose would be 2.5 mg or even 1.25 mg. And I prefer if people just use topical minoxidil. That one is perfectly fine compared to the pill. Next pick we have this guy. 6 months on minoxidil and finasteride. So going through the pictures you can see how month by month new baby hairs were coming out. Definitely a good response and indicative that the treatments are working. Until we get to the last picture where, wow, he looks like a new person. What can we learn from him? Well, his age is 24 and he uses 1. 5% topical minoxidil twice a day, 2. 1 mg finasteride daily, also tried 0.5 mg and faced hairline thinning, now he's back to 1 mg, and 3. Dermastamp 0.7 to 0.9 mm once per week. For the past 2 months, I've been doing it only every 15 days. Side effects. From finasteride, I experienced low libido. It has improved compared to the first few months, but still not like before finasteride. I also have mild erectile dysfunction, but I can get an erection. What does this mean? It is unfortunate that he had side effects, but I don't fully understand what he's saying here. First, he says that he has mild erectile dysfunction, but that he can get an erection. He continues saying, on 0.5 mg finasteride, so half the dose, my libido increased compared to 1 mg. So I think he meant libido at the beginning, not erectile dysfunction. I will shift to 0.5 mg or 0.25 mg after full results. If my hairline becomes thin again, I will get a hair transplant just for the hairline and continue taking 0.25 mg daily. Look, If you haven't started taking Finasteride already and you worry about side effects, don't worry so much. Based on clinical trials, the rate of erectile dysfunction specifically attributed to 1 mg Finasteride is very low, typically reported in fewer than 1 to 2% of users above the placebo rate. That is extremely low if you ask me. But if you are still worried about side effects, you can always choose a safer topical version instead of the pill, like Ulo's Topical Finasteride. So I want to be transparent and say that I am partnered with them. And they are not the only shop in town, but they are definitely one of the best with the highest quality. They offer absolutely anything you need. Whether you want to try Finasteride or Minoxidil 7%, which is stronger and better than the 5% you find in stores, they have it. My personal favorites for people that are afraid of side effects are the Topical Finasteride with Minoxidil and Tretinoin solution. That's an all-in-one that you just apply once at night. Or if you prefer following a more conventional route, you can check out Finasteride or dutasteride pills. For those who prefer a stronger option, you can opt for oral Minoxidil. Ulo also offers it. In any case, I'm leaving all the people's treatments they used in this video down below in the description. If you want to try them out, you can even get my own referral discount. Links are down in the description. Talking about topical finasteride, here's a good example of what you can expect from that treatment. 8 months of topical finasteride and minoxidil application. What I like about this post is that he shows a clear timeline with the results from each month. From the top, from the front, and even from the sides. So what was he on exactly? 0.3% finasteride and 6% minoxidil topical combination. He also used a dermastem at 1 mm once per week before bed. The rest is just some side things like vitamins and sleeping well, etc. Also important though. My last Follicle Friday result of the day comes from a fellow YouTuber, Thef Sanders. If you don't know him, Thef got famous because he religiously posted his own hair loss story using different products, which we will see in a minute. But now, to complete the hair regrowth, he got a hair transplant. So I want to see the results with you and evaluate how he is doing.
I got 2 years until I go bald. At least that's what you guys are telling me. But you guys have been telling me that
I mean, I think this is his hair now. In the first few seconds he shows it wet and you can still see the thinning. But let's continue to see what's up.
This for the last 3 years. Yep, that's me. And I've already lost most of my hair. I've let it go for years and just rocked the bald. Decided enough is enough and gave my hair one last chance. Took my hair growth serious and started tracking. Of course, I started with natural products and
Yeah, that's what I like about him. He is the personification of a typical hair regrowth journey. We've all been there. I also started with natural products trying to regrow hair that way. I remember I started with saw palmetto pills, but of course it didn't do anything.
Tried minoxidil, microneedling.
Nice, microneedling and minoxidil. Now he's using real products that work.
Got my hair to this in 6 months. This was life-changing for me. I wanted to preserve my hair growth even more and started taking Finasteride.
Finasteride?
It's a DHT blocker, and yes, it is a prescription. This is my hair at 12 months, the best my hair has ever looked. Close to maxing out my hair without a toupee or a hair transplant.
Okay, so now he's at the part where he tells us he got hair surgery.
So after weighing out my options, I tried a male toupee. I thought it looked really good and it motivated me to get a hair transplant. So after the toupee, my hair was shaved down. I got to compare my hair 14 months apart at the same length of hair, and here are the results for months 1, 2, and 3. After 2 years of working on my hair, I got a hair transplant. And it's now been 3 years since I started working on my hair. And although it's not perfect,
looking nice. Yeah, good for him. I really think he deserves the hype. I think he's done a great job documenting his own hair growth journey. And if that is you, maybe you feel like hair surgery is necessary if you don't get the results you want from hair treatments alone. Thanks for watching. Remember that all the products that people used in this video are down below in the description. Until next time, I wish you a happy hair journey. Bye.